Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. I am so glad you are here and have decided to join me again today. I have missed you so much. I have missed being able to DIY and definitely have missed my YouTube community. COVID is no fun. So I was not able to bring the 5 DIYs that I had planned. My body just was not ready for that much. But I do have two of my favorite ones that I was looking forward to that I was able to get done and bring you today. So I hope you enjoy them as much as I enjoyed making them and being able to share them with you today. So I'm actually only going to use one pack of these bunnies here that I picked out from the Dollar Tree. And I have this random book that I got there as well that I just use for crafting and things of this nature. So I'm going to pull out 5 pages that are as full of text as possible. I'm making sure that it is going to cover the whole bunny. And then I'm just going to use some Mod Podge to secure the sheets of paper from this book to the front of the bunny. Make sure you do press down well and get out any bubbles that may be in there, or use a card or something to really flatten and smooth it out. Then once it dries, I'm going to use my X-Acto knife to just cut out around the bunny. It just worked easier since it is such a unique shape. Once I have them all cut out, I am going to take my sandpaper and smooth up the edges a bit, and then I'm going to give it another layer of Mod Podge over the top. I am going to use my X-Acto knife to cut out the little circle or the hole in the front ear, so that way I'm able to string it to the twine to hang for Garland. Then I'm just taking my black chalk paint, you can use any black paint, and I'm going along the edges of each bunny. Now, if you've ever done a DIY garland, you know things don't hang very well when they are large and have one hole. So I am going to take my handy dandy little crocodile here. I will leave a link for it down in the description box below. I love this. It is so great to work with, and I'm able to put a second hole in the other bunny ear. So that way my garland will hang much better on this twine here. And I did pick up this white twine from the Dollar Tree, and I am just going to show you real quick here how I make my own tassels. I'm sure you've seen them before, but just in case someone hasn't seen, I'm just going to do a quick run through of how I make them. Now, I have these beads that I have used in a dozen DIYs. You've seen them multiple times. I'm going to use 2 of each large ones, 2 of the medium, and 2 of the small. So that way I can have a pattern of bunny beads, tassel beads. And I am just going to work on stringing them all together in that pattern. I was really happy with how this garland turned out. I love how it looks, but I did decide that I wanted a second layer to it. As cute as this is, I wanted to add just a little bit more. So I am going to take 2 packs of the little wood cutouts that you can get at the Dollar Tree of the carrots. I'm going to use 1 full pack and only 2 out of the second pack. And then I have this paper that I picked up for 25 cents on sale at Hobby Lobby. And I am going to use that on the carrots, doing the exact same method that I already did to the bunnies. Now, you will probably notice I am not talking as much in this video. Talking for some reason just wears me out. It just drains me. And if you know me or if you're learning me on YouTube, you know I like to talk. So that's not fun, but it's really weird. This is just a really weird sickness. So if you have not had it, I hope you can avoid it. So for the top of the carrots, I'm just going to take this green chalk paint I have, add some black to it to darken it up a bit, and I am just going to do the tops of all of the carrots in this color. It ended up, I feel like, being the perfect color for what I was looking for. All the blacks, the plaid, the writing on the little bunnies. Once I have it all together, it just blends in and looks really well on my fireplace and the look of decor I have around my fireplace. I am going to use this twine that I picked up from the Dollar Tree. I'm just going to glue on the back and I'm going to wrap it around a couple times where the bottom of the carrot meets the green and secure it again on the back, and the carrots are done. And I'm just going to secure the carrots to the same white twine I used on the bunny garland. And the second piece of this is done. I love the final look. You'll have to let me know what you think. And if you put garland on your fireplace or anywhere else around your home, I actually even like to put it on my coffee bar and some other areas in my home. And for this next DIY, I am using this picture that I picked up for $2 from Hobby Lobby. I thought it was a fantastic deal. You have already seen me do a DIY with another one that kind of matched this look. That does look raised in the middle, but it's not. It's perfectly smooth. So my white Waverly chalk paint blends in perfect. It's pretty much the exact same white that is on this sign. So I did have to give it 2 or 3 coats, but it covered it very well and it was perfect for what I was looking for. I did leave the pink on the sides because I felt like it just went with the look I was going for on this side anyways, and thought I would see if I liked it, and I did. So I already created this design in my Cricut canvas, but I had it made for a square sign. So I decided to this is how I do my signs. I just add the size and shape of what I am going to actually be creating my sign on. I put it there, and then I create my sign on that, so that way I know for a fact it's going to match and fit perfectly. Then I just remove, like you saw me remove the circle. Once I have it done, I remove it so that way it isn't there and don't affect the cutting. Then I just go in to make it, and I make sure everything is attached the way it needs to, because sometimes things are not attached or I didn't group them together like they're supposed to be, so that way they will cut on the same color and together like I intend for them to. So like this Easter bunny here and the ears, I actually had to go in here. You'll see me click the attach button, and now it will all cut as one item. And I'm just going to make it. And here I have all the little pieces now that I have to do what we called weed. Some of them are really easy to do, like this little bunny. Some were a little bit more complicated, but I'm just going to go through and do them all. And then I have them ready to put on with my transfer paper. Now, I am doing something that I have not done very often. I don't know that I've actually done it at all. I am doing a couple items here that required multiple colors. So you take the top item, you transfer it onto your transfer paper, and then you do the next layer, and then you add the next layer. The Cricut is smart enough to know to cut things out in the exact same way you'll need to add it in place. So it's actually pretty neat to do once you do it for the first time. Then once I have everything on transfer paper, I'm just going to set it in place to make sure I have everything laid out the way I want and it all fits and I don't have too many large gaps or anything like that. And I will just put it all in place on my sign. I was happy with how all the colors went together and how it turned out, and I did think it turned out really cute. So again, I'm so sorry that I didn't get to make all 5 things that I had originally planned for this video. I really am hoping I'll be up to 100% next week, so that way I can bring you all of the great ideas that I have planned and in store for you. I hope you all have the most wonderful Easter weekend, remembering Jesus and spending time with your friends and family, and stay healthy and safe. Bye.